Tanestulin, Al-Shalamti, Hemotep. Greetings. Teachers, students, mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, everyone who are watching this episode of Grassmatics.com. Yours truly, Dr. Yates, is saying unto you, thank you so much for watching this program. Most of all for telling others about this program, whether you're seeing it on YouTube or Facebook or whether you're seeing it on Flash, DVDs, SIM card, VCD, whatever. However you're watching it, I want to say thank you for passing on the info to folks, letting them KNOW, how we say that word? You got it. Know. All the students love it. Yes, they do. They love saying now. Makes sense, doesn't it? Nice sound to it, nice ring. I'd rather say now than no. N-O, no. No means don't, can't, restricted, not allowed. How can they pronounce a beautiful word, such a conjugal? As we say in Amerindian, conjugal. Like K-N-O-W, now. Conjugal means beautiful word. How can they describe, a beautiful word as the meaning of no, N-O? Or even pronounce it like no. No means so many dispositive things. But canal means so many positive things, because the word canal means mental and spiritual awareness. That's why Dr. Yates pronounced this word canal, because it means mental and spiritual awareness. But no doesn't mean that. I used to always have debatable discussions in the classroom with my teachers. And I do it like that because, disfortunately, they were so programmed to represent the British concept of education in the school system, because I grew up in a British colony. And my first experience of being in a public school was in a British colony. And then later on, I went to the United States and then learned an American concept of education. What is the same British curriculum of learning math or any other topic that they call subjects. So what happened is that I used to always challenge the teachers, about certain words. Why they say, like the word K-N-O-W. I asked the teacher, why are you saying the K is silent? Most of them couldn't explain why. Well, because there's a consonant N that follows after the K. So what? For example, the word church. There's a continent falling after the C. You don't say the C is silent, right? But yet, in the word B-L-A-C-K, black, you're saying the C is silent, and there's a consonant K that follows after the C. Oh, I used to love having those kind of debates in the classroom with the teachers about that. So I would raise my hand again and say, teacher, you were saying that the beautiful word canal, that the K is silent because of the consonant N falling after the K. I said, have you ever heard of a word called Kemet, which is out of Egypt? It's an ancient word for Egypt. Have you ever heard of a great, what you call Kemetian, they call Egyptian, ruler called Khufu, and his name is spelled K-H, and the K is never silent? I said, do you know of any African language where the K is silent? No, there's no such thing. So that was the kind of student I was. Yeah, revolutionist in the classroom. They called me rebel. Used to always call me, they said, you being so technical. Well, the reason why I was like that, because of my grandmother. My grandmother, Mother Annie, bless her soul. She used to always try to the times I spent with her, she would reason with me, not just tell me things. Because I had so many questions as a child, and she says I was born with a veil over my face when I was a little child. So I see things more than other people. I see beyond the surface of things. So I used to always ask her inner learning questions, and she would give me inner learning answers. So I would always look for the logic in things. I look for the reality of things, right? In other words, I would question the teachers, give me a logical explanation why you're pronouncing this word canal, and the word canal, they're pronouncing it no. And I would go ahead with it if you give me a logical explanation why. But if there's no logic to it, so the teacher would say, oh, the K is silent. You know, not all teachers, only a few knew that because of they say because the consonant N follows after the K, that's why it's silent. All right, so let's put that to the forefront. If you're saying that this word K-N-O-W, right, that the K is silent, meaning we're not going to pronounce the K, then two questions I have for you. Why is it a K? Why not put a P there? Why not put an F there and say it's silent? Why not put a C there and say it's silent? Why a K of all the letters? Why the word is not spelled with a C, you know, C-N-O-W, and you're saying the K is silent? Okay? What's an explanation for that? No explanation. Then the other question, number two question I would have for my teachers is this. I would say to them, if the K is silent, as you're saying it is, and your justification for it being silent, because what follows after the K is a consonant N, then the word, let's remove the K. When we remove the K, what is the word now? You're right, it is now, not no. There goes another contradiction, right? So I'm saying, teacher, then we should be pronouncing this word now and not no, because you're saying the K is silent. Are you going to silent the W also, because the W follow after the O? Ooh. That's the kind of student I was in the classroom. That is the reason why I can't think based on the what you call conventional way of thinking. That's called programming. I would step out, they say out of the box, no. I would step off the plantation. I like to say get off the plantation, not get out of the box. Get off the plantation, okay? I get off the plantation and I'm a free thinker. That's the kind of person I was in the colonial British school system and the American school system. That is why I'm having so much fun sharing with you folks how to be a free thinker, how to look at things perceptionally instead of conceptually. And this math that you're learning called Grassmatics, it is more than just learning the math, which is great that you're learning not just the academia of the math, but you're learning how to look at things based on these four principles of the math. Perception, reasoning. I like reasoning. I remember reading in the Bible, the KJV, King James Version of the Bible. Matter of fact, I like reading the African Heritage Study Bible better than the King James. You want to know more about the African Heritage Study Bible? You email me. You see the email address down there? You email me. I'll let you know about that. It is written, the Creator, I like to use the word O Xavier. The Creator, O Xavier, as it's in Ethiopia. They say Xavier. I like to put the O in front of it, which is respect and honor, right? Like O Amlak, right? O Xavier says, come now, let us reason together. See, and that's what I like to do, reason. Okay? But most people don't reason. They just accept things by blind faith. That's because they told so and they run with it. Not me. Grandma taught me not to be like that. She said, don't be like that. So, that is the reason why Dr. Yates does this program. I'll tell you more about it. You want to learn more about it? You email me. Shalamti Al. Shalamti Al.